Good evening, YouTube. This is the Atheist Chef. So tonight it's going to be a pretty brief video about a video that came up on my feed tonight. So, you know me, I've got to respond. So, let's begin. First, I want to note the obvious ripoff of the 21st Century Fox logo and putting his own whatever you would call that on there. Secondly, I want to point out I love the fact that it is called the true gospel, as opposed to all the fake ones out there. I love how he knows that his is the true gospel above, and then he had to point it out. But let's continue. For those of you unaware of what a proselyte is, basically it's someone that's just recently converted to a religion or a viewpoint or anything like that. So this is the devil's proselyte, somebody just converted to the devil's side.
Really? 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 Really?
You know what's the most ridiculous part about this whole she is the ambassador for Satan is I've been trying to get in that position for like a year now. I mean, I deconverted just so I could have that position. And then Tonya just becomes an atheist for like a month and a half or, whatever, and fucking she all of a sudden gets the job? That's bullshit. Oh, wait. I forgot. I don't believe in the devil. And, in the Bible itself, it does a really shitty job of explaining where the devil comes from. And they like to quote from Isaiah and Ezekiel, and it turns out it's not really about the devil, but it's a prophecy for the kingdom of Tyre and the prince of Tyre as well, and I believe King Nebuchadnezzar as well. And so, oops. And then the anti-theist trophy, like we all just gathered together and we're like, you know what? All right, so we have G-Man, we have Beckel, and we have Ronnie True Empiricism, and Tommy Hall, and Nephilim Free. But you know what? They have the straggler over there. She's sort of talks a little bit, but she's very quiet. Her name's Galaxy, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Galaxy Dream, yeah, that's a great time. Let's do it. Let's convert her. So we all decided to start making videos, and we all focused on Tonya, because, that was our goal, was to get her. She was our prize. She was the trophy that we were after. And we finally got her. And so we can mount her. Change of words. Put her on the mantle. Yeah, that's better. And we can say, look what we've done. We've deconverted somebody. What the fuck is wrong with you people? A brilliant display of the no true gospel fallacy by saying, yeah, this is the devil's plan all along. He's going to rise up a person that, looks like a Christian, sounds like a Christian, so that when they deconvert, it's going to be really, really good. Let's not forget that the person themselves believes that they were a Christian, that they felt they were a Christian, that they felt they experienced God, that They felt the peace, they felt the love and the joy and the happiness and the security and the peace of the Holy Spirit and all of those things. They felt like, God was moving them in a certain direction, and when they prayed, they felt like they heard him and felt him and knew that he was there. They felt his love. They felt his arms wrapped around them. They felt his calling, and they knew what direction that God had them in their life, and they were reading their Bible day in and day out, and they were part of the church, and they were praising and worshiping God with all of their heart. But that's just a ploy from the devil. But I guarantee you, if you were to ask these same Christians, how do you distinguish from someone that honestly felt this way, that they honestly felt they were experiencing God and they were walking with God and God was part of their lives, and he was with them, and they felt like they were a new creature. They felt like they were being guided by the Holy Spirit, and all of these different things that they could honestly say, yeah, if you would have asked me, blank such and such time ago, if I was a true Christian, and like Tonya herself, I guarantee you, she's probably either thought to herself or said out loud in a conversation with an atheist back when she was a believer that a person was not really a true Christian because they deconverted. I can, maybe not guarantee, but I'm pretty damn sure she said it or felt it at one point. But now that she's one of us, she's right up there on the mantle. And I'm saving a spot for G-Man and then like Veckel and then like Thick Shades over here. Yeah, so, I'm working on you guys next. You guys are my next trophy. So that she felt she was a true Christian, and now apparently she's not to you guys. Apparently she was never a Christian. Apparently she was a trick from the devil, and that's an insult to anybody that's deconverted. It's an insult to the person in general, especially because it's you telling people that the truth, that that the person was never a true Christian. Hey, what if happens and and Galaxy converts back, or she was falling away, backslidden, etc., and she goes back to being a Christian? You just spent your time telling her that she was not a true Christian. And this is why you don't speak up for God, because he's so beyond your ways and beyond comprehension, or that you truly can't know God. You can't truly know his plans. If you don't know his plans, you don't know shit. It blows my mind to see that they went all out for this kind of video to call her a devil's proselyte and an ambassador for Satan, and that's not Christianity. It really isn't. You make Christianity look bad when you say things like that. It really is shameful. I was once a believer or a Christian, but I don't think I was a Christian. Whatever. I'm the devil's ambassador now too. And I guarantee you, there's no reason why anybody should say that. It's nothing we ever learned at church. Nothing we ever learned about when it comes to deal with people that are backslidden, deconverted, things like that. We would never call that. But I guarantee you, as I said before, you cannot distinguish what that Christian that has deconverted went through and what that person that is a true Christian is going through. You cannot distinguish that. Please try. Do so. Leave a comment down below. Make a video. I don't care. But tell me how you can identify a true Christian from a Christian, back while they were actually professing it. You can't tell the difference. You don't know. But anyways, that's all I got to say. I can't even remember the person's name. I'm going to link the video down below. And then for the little bits about the devil, for those of you that are curious, I did a 2-part video called The Devil Is Not in the Details, just to kind of reference what we talked about earlier, and I'll post that as well. But that is it for the night, folks. This is the Atheist Shaft signing off. Peace.